Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing this April the 29th, 2025 morning cryptocurrency and blockchain technology video update here. And we're going to get real quick. This is a quick update. We'll get a more extensive update and answer some Jabroni Killer memberships questions that I've received over the last couple of days on the noontime update. And you can see right now, we're about to have a bullish cross here with the 50 going over. This is what we were talking about yesterday, the bullish and the bearish scenarios. You can see we're about to have in a couple of days, if the price doesn't come down, a bullish cross of the 50 to go back over the 100-day moving average. You can see the 200-day moving average is trending up. The volume still continues to trend down, and this is a daily time frame. You can see the price clearly pumping right there, right? Clearly pumping price and a clearly drastically falling volume, right? And that often, not always, but often is a sign that the price and the move and the momentum is being exhausted and the price should come down. And that's what we're going to watch out for. And we said this week is what we're going to watch out for is, are we going to start as we in this up and sideways consolidation with the falling volume? Are we going to fall back down here and come back down for that major retest of that 90,000 horizontal blue major support and resistance level? And if we zoom in closer into the 1 hour time frame, you can see that even clearer as you're just trading up and sideways. Look at this beautiful up and sideways consolidation with a crashing volume. And I'm still thinking and hedging that this is going to come down, and this is sort of looking like a Bart Simpson top. And then before you know it, you're all the way back down here. And then you're back down even lower, getting closer to that 74,000 major technical level that we were talking about for about 2 months before we finally hit it. We gave you the first mover advantage. Then we let you know that on this double bottom, there was a potential for a rally. And our rally that we were calling for 2 Fridays ago and Thursdays ago, 14 days ago, on the videos that we titled Weekend Pump Advisory and Pump Warning, we were sitting down at about here, coming off that double bottom, and we had a technical target up there of around $90,000 near the 100-day or slightly above that 100-day moving average. That was sitting at about 88,000 at the time. And now we're sitting up here, and I think it's coming down, and I think we're going to retest this. And I think it's going to happen in the next couple of days. Does that mean it's going to happen? No. Could it still pump to the upside? Absolutely. Only the market manipulators and the market itself knows exactly what's going on. A quick look at the Ethereum price. You can see it pumped up again last night and got back above this $1,817 and change. And that's the critical top part of this blue resistance support area. And that's where, again, we've been trading sideways here also. And it's formed that Bart Simpson top sort of looking, and it's been getting rejected but by it. And this is something that if it comes down, it's going to come down very quick and very fast. And it would come down to this local double bottom at 13.99 very, very quickly. But it would initially, if this gets rejected and the volume comes in, it would form that Bart Simpson right there. And then you might do that for a couple of days, but it would come straight down immediately down to near the $1,600 range. So that's what we're watching out for in Ethereum. The XLM's the same thing. You can see we're now below the 100-day moving average in the daily time frame. If we look at these moving averages, let's get that in there, make that a little bit easier. Let's zoom in. You can see the moving averages. The 50-day moving average is moving up. The 100-day moving average, 200-day moving average is running parallel to slightly up, and the 100-day moving average is maybe running slightly down. But you can see we've been getting heavily wicked by where we talked about the upper end potential, the 100-day moving average, and we're getting resisted there. And again, if you look at the volume is slightly elevated, but still coming down, right? It's elevated from, we still don't want to buy you. We're slightly elevated from before, but we're trending downward. But the mean of the volume is still trending up. But you can see in the daily time frame, we've had a red candle right now. So we're going to continue to watch this to see how this plays out today. Are we now starting to lose the momentum? And when we lose the momentum, I believe we're going to eventually slip these moving averages again, and we're going to have a major retest of that 25 cents, 25 and a half cent blue, light blue support and resistance. Does that mean it has to come down? No, but this is just what I am thinking at the current moment as we're running up against major resistance levels. But if we can get a pump to continue from here, and this did break out, your next real level of resistance is between this 38, 39 cents and the 40, 41 cents, 43 cents, between the 38 and 43 cents. So this is something that obviously we're going to be watching out for. The same thing with the XRP. You can see we've been in this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern in yellow there for ever since early to mid-January that we diagnosed it out and sniffed it out and gave you the first mover advantage. We're now staggering just above the neckline here. We've had a ferocious pump off of the $1.61 wick low, something that we called when the price was at $3 that we would go to the 200-day moving average and then get a bounce and it wicked below it. But at current price, we're up 42%. And this is about the fourth time that we've had a 40+ rally once, twice, three times, and now a fourth during this bear market or down, not bear market, but uh, short to medium term bearish action. And if we go zoom into the 4 hour time frame, you can see where we're at now. I still think this is going to eventually give out. And if we look at the daily time frame in XRP, the volume is a critical thing too. The volume has been way down ever since this move really got going in late November and early December. And then the volume's been drastically in the mean and in the daily candlesticks trending downward. You can see we have that bearish cross. You can see uh, we're now attempting like Bitcoin to have a bullish cross with the 50 going over the 200. So I think looking at the volume struggle, could we still get up to 255? Yes, but I think we're going to start to trend down. And I think our next major area to watch is when we retest this $2.09. Like the channel, subscribe, peace and love. The door has just locked me out of my facility, the Rock Sidebrow, J. And a more extensive video on your questions coming on the noon update.